Hey guys, it's Ruben on Connection Loop. This is Dubb's podcast, and I'm really excited because we're actually going to speak to someone that is not in our kind of typical use case of, business, formal, suit and tie. Charlene is actually in the fitness industry, and I kind of randomly learned about Charlene through some sort of a data report that we were looking at, and the word fitness popped up, and I did a little bit of searching, and then I found Charlene, and I was pretty impressed with her presence and her vibe, and I was kind of intrigued to know how Charlene's using Dubb, but also about her origin story and her whole gig. So, Charlene, I'd love to introduce you, love to hear about your story.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Cool, yeah. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, so a little bit about me. I'm Charlene Dipaola. I'm a zero generation immigrant, but really my origin story in terms of my business. So my business is HipShake Fitness. It's an online dance workout studio, mostly for women. We have fun, flirty, feminine workouts. And that came about because of a health issue, or that actually started because I ran into a health issue. So about 6 years ago, my husband and I were trying to have kids, and then we were having trouble. And what it was I got diagnosed with something called hormonal imbalance called PCOS, which means that my testosterone is really high. I'm highly, basically pre-diabetic, and also that it would be harder for us to have kids. And so before that, I thought I was like, I think I'm healthy, you know, and I think I'm living okay. But it was from that diagnosis that I realized how important it is to have a consistent fitness or workout schedule or active schedule, and also at the same time, how much nutrition plays a part in fitness. So one of the things that I love for me is in order to really get a consistent schedule, I need to do something I love. And dance is something that I studied ballet when I was young, and every time I do dance and dance workouts, I love it. And the time just passes by. And so I was looking for a place where I could do it consistently. But, we live in LA and you think, oh my God, there's dance studios everywhere. But really, it's not that easy. You'd have to drive 30 minutes. It might not work with your time. And another thing, when you're going to a dance studio, sometimes you don't know the steps and you're kind of the person behind trying to learn the steps. So I sort of came up with the idea of like, well, why can't you do this whole thing at home? So that's how it started. 3 years ago, I decided, hey, I'm gonna see if people are interested in having like a dance studio that it feels like a studio, it feels like a community, but it's all done at home. And that's how HipShake Fitness started.
That's cool. That's a great story. Explain to me what the format is for the business. I want to understand this.
Absolutely. So what it is members sign up. We have a monthly fee that's $18, and there's all these different plans, of course, but that's kind of the basic plan. And with that fee, you get access to about 200 plus different dance workouts, 14 different class types. Some of our most popular classes are tone and twerk. So it's like 15 minutes booty workout, 15 minutes twerk dance. And we also have blissful bar, burlesque burn. It's just everything is rooted in dance. Everything has dance incorporated in it, but also has strength. So aside from that, though, aside from just accessing the workouts, we actually also have programs. So every week, there's sort of a workout schedule for the week. There's a workout for the day. And then if you want a specific thing, like if you have a specific concern, like maybe you want to work on your core, then we have programs for that. And lastly, we also have group challenges, which we're actually doing one right now called Total Body Love. What it is that specific challenges 4 weeks where we have workouts, we have recipes, and we all do it together. And we also have some exercises of how you can develop your love for your body. So that's all
Wow.
encompassed or that's all included in the monthly membership.
So this is completely web-based. So when people consume the videos, they actually watch them through a website. Is that how it works?
Absolutely, yes. It's all web-based. It's responsive, so they can watch it on actually, a lot of people watch on their phones or maybe stream it on their Apple TVs or what have you. But yes, they do everything online. They access all the schedules online and all the challenges, and yeah.
That's great. And how did you set this up? I mean, who does the technology? How did you set up the stack? How are the videos hosted? I'd love to learn about that.
For sure. Yeah. So we have two video providers. Most of the videos, the paid videos are in Wistia.
Okay.
And then the non-paid videos, we are actually big in YouTube. We just hit 100,000 subscribers in YouTube. So those are kind of our two video platforms. YouTube is where we put, because if you want to do actual choreographies to popular songs, we're not going to put that in Wistia because we don't have sync licenses. So we just put it on YouTube.
Oh, I get it. And then who are the performers? Who are the dancers? Who are the instructors?
I've been going around LA. There's tons of amazing dance instructors in Los Angeles. And so I literally go around, I listen to friends' advices, and I try to work with the instructors. And what I look for is instructors who are very positive, very body positive, very welcoming in their class, and also very engaging. And they're mostly women too.
Got it. And then are you an instructor as well?
Right now, I'm not personally an instructor. I'm actually kind of like your friend. You come in and you learn about my story, and my story is definitely intertwined into HipShake Fitness, but I'm working out with you versus instructing you.
Oh, that's great. So you're sort of like a coach.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah.
Oh, I see. I'm maybe a consultant where you kind of understand what my needs are, and then you sort of guide me down a path.
Yeah, I definitely coach. And that's actually how I kind of work Dubb into the system is every time someone joins, because really one of the biggest things about this is we're a community. So it's not just watching the videos. I don't want you to feel like as a user, you're on your own. You're here, but we're all in this together and we're all doing this together. So every time somebody joins and subscribes, we send them a custom video with their name, and I literally address them specifically and we welcome them. And then I give them some links to try, some workouts to try, just some intro stuff. But that's really the core of what we use Dubb for, is to welcome them and to make them feel like this is not just an online portal, it's a community you're joining.
That's really great. That's a very interesting use case. So basically, it's a monthly subscription service for fitness, for videos. There's some sort of a paywall. I'm sure you use some sort of a provider for your recurring payments. And then on the back end, from a marketing perspective, to onboard folks and to welcome them, you actually send them a personalized one-to-one video. That's incredible. So how has that been for you? What kind of response have you received from doing that?
It's been amazing. Kind of was brainstorming with some entrepreneurs about ideas for retention. So this year, our biggest challenge, or the biggest thing we wanted to focus on, was increasing member retention. Because I feel like if you already have the members, it costs you almost nothing, but gives you so much benefit if they already signed up and they stay, versus trying to get new members. At least that's how I feel. So we started this campaign, I think, sort of end of December, but then really fired it up in the last few months. And we've seen our retention rate increase by about 10%, 10 to 15% by sending them a custom video.
And why would you say that is? Is it the human factor? Is it the motivational factor? Is it the personalized touch? Is it a combination of many of these things? What do you think this form of video communication is doing for your retention, and why is it working in that capacity?
I think I was just talking to a user yesterday. And so what I do is I give you an intro video, but also at the same time I say, hey, I'd love to talk to you. Would you book time with me? So then I'll send them a link. So some of the users will book time with me. And one thing that a user told me yesterday, which was really interesting, was, you know, Charlene, I would never have gone on a call with you, or I would never have stayed if you didn't send me that video with my name on it. It literally made me look back and say, what? Like, it's almost like, is this real? She actually has my name and she's actually addressing me. So I think that's definitely one, the personalization. I think there's a lot of fitness sites out there. I definitely know we have a lot of competition, but feeling like you're part of the community and feeling like you're really
With Dubb, you can easily send your business videos from Gmail, LinkedIn, CRMs, and so many more places, but you don't have to take my word for it.
Absolutely perfect.
Screen records, landing pages that can really help businesses to grow.